Hi, beautiful. Today, I want to invite you to a beautiful process that is called finding your values. And I'm going to walk very shortly through all this experience for you to know and understand how to do it better. So, first of all, while finding your values, it is so important to look at the values that you actually have and not the values that you would like to have this. This is the main thing that usually happens with this value finding process, that people usually tend to think about the values that they would like to have and not the ones that they are actually living on. So this process actually helps you to go to the values that you are actually living and not to get caught into your mind, like thinking about the values that you would like to have. So let's go forward through all the worksheets. So this worksheet is very simple. You will just have 10 questions to answer for yourself. So first of all, look at these questions on the left side, and on the middle side, there is your answers. You don't have to look at the third column for the beginning, just focus on the question and your answer. So there are 10 questions for you to answer to and find up to 5 answers to each question. So these 10 questions are: what do you spend your time on? So what do you do? What is your day felt like? And what do you actually do during your days? Then what do you spend your money on? So what is easy for you to invest in, and where do you invest your money on your daily basis? And also maybe there are some other things like vacations, studies, or some bigger things that you spend your money on also. What gives you energy? What do you do during the day where you feel like your energy bank is going up, where you feel energized, where you feel you want to do things? So look at those things specifically where you feel that you want to do and you feel energized after doing them. Or maybe you feel just very excited to do them and you want to do them. So also, where are you organized? This question is sometimes hard to understand, but just look where you feel that you are organized. Maybe you are on the schedule. Maybe you are very structured. Maybe you don't miss things. Maybe you are on time there, even everywhere else you are late. Maybe you know exactly what you're going to do and you are very much organized in that place. The fifth question is, where are you reliable? Because we are not always reliable in all the spheres of our lives. So this is a little bit similar to the question, where are you organized? This is, where are you reliable? If you said you will do this, you know you will do this. And maybe even other people just know that you will definitely do this. Okay, so, the sixth question. What do you usually think about? So what comes in your mind during your day? What thoughts do you think usually? What do you think about? Is it like your daily task? Do you have maybe some other projects that you're always thinking about? Maybe your family. So what is on your mind on your daily basis? The next question is, what do you talk about? So what do you enjoy talking about? It's not that if you have to talk about some work-related stuff, you have to fill this out. It's more about, if you have a conversation with your friend, what do you usually want to talk about? What are you excited to talk about? What interests you? So all those topics that you choose to talk about when you have the possibility and you feel that you are enjoying the conversation. Then what are you learning about? We all usually like to learn stuff, and we invest our energy, our money in some new abilities, growing all the time. So whatever that you are learning about, whatever you like to watch YouTube videos about, maybe scroll Instagram about, so this is the time to put it all. What are you learning about? What interests you? The next question is, when do you feel a state of flow? The state of flow is when we completely lose the track of time and we are very much in the process that we are doing in. So just think about the moments where you are fully committed into something. You feel like you are so much in the moment, you are enjoying yourself. What are those activities that you do? And the last question is, what annoys and angers you? It might be something about you, it might be something about other people. And this is a very important question because it's very easy to think about what you like, but when we think about what we don't like, it actually gives a lot of information about ourselves. This is important. Okay, so as you will have all those answers to all these questions, then move to the second part of the task. So don't do this before you finish all the questions. So if you haven't finished all the questions, if you haven't gone through this, now is the time to just pause the video and continue with this video after you have all the answers. So I hope that you have your answers already, and we can go to look through the third column. So the third column is all about your values. So for example, if you said that, like, what do you spend your time on? It might be your family, it might be work, it might be exercise. So whatever is coming up here for you, this is just examples that I'm giving. Think about what do you value in this. For example, your family, it might be a value by itself, but it might be connections that you're having with your family. This might be connections that you're having with your children. So what is the value can be different for all the people. Family can be like family in general. It might be feeling connected. It might be feeling safe. Safety might be your value. It might be children, that's your value. So really look into yourself and think about, okay, what important do I get from this activity? And we will be going through all the things that you listed previously and looking at the values. What do you value most in all of those? Second is work. Yeah, this is the example that I'm giving for you to really get to the exercise. So think about what value is important for me in the work. It might be the money that I get. It might be the ability to grow that I get. It might be being connected to a bigger cause. So whatever is really true for you, really think deeply what you are getting out from this thing that you have listed. So I hope it's clear for you. And if you have any questions, you can just write to me an email and I will definitely answer. But for this is a beautiful process for you to really look into those values and really feel what is really important in those things that you have listed before. So when you will have all those values listed for all the things that you wrote before, this is also a special values list that I put for you just to have some kind of inspiration, what values can be there for you to be inspired and maybe take something for you. After filling it all, just list top 5 values that you have, because usually the same values are going to repeat again and again and again. So look at those top 5 values that there are for you, and here you will have your values list. Afterwards, you will be able to work with this list and really look into this. Because having your values clear is so important. It gives you so much energy. It gives you so much ability to focus on your life, to make decisions that are aligned with your values. And this is so important. So you don't have to get it perfectly right. You don't have to do it like very perfectionistically. Just start having your value list and start seeing it in your daily life. Understand yourself, what is really important for you. And after that, we will be able to work with this even more. So I hope you will have or you already have a beautiful process, and see you